So as questions persist about the security lapses at Patna which made these multiple serial blasts possible, there is also the political question, the political content of Narendra Modi's Hunkar rally, which has raised fresh questions about what Rahul Gandhi is doing to counter the Modi narrative. What does the Rahul Gandhi school of politics represent? And has Rahul Gandhi failed to counter the narrative that is being written, the script that is being written by Narendra Modi? For political observers, what was perhaps most striking about Narendra Modi's speech was the ending, when he asked Hindus and Muslims to come together to not fight each other, but to fight poverty. At the same time, Rahul Gandhi has been pushed on the defensive by the opposition, the BJP taking its complaint to the Election Commission about his remarks on how young boys who have been the victim of Muzaffarnagar riots could be courted by Pakistan agencies like the ISI. Is Modi then grabbing the modern narrative of secularism while the Congress is still trapped in an old narrative? Let's take you straight now to our political punch on the buck stops here now. Introducing our panel this evening, with us in the studio is Rajiv Shukla. He's of course the Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs in the government. Joining us from Mumbai today is Piyush Goyal, senior leader of the BJP. Joining us as well on the program today is KC Tyagi. He's a Rajya Sabha member of Parliament with the Janata Dal United as Nitish Kumar's government comes under intense scrutiny. Also joining us on the program today is Kumar Ketkar, senior journalist. He's joining us from Mumbai today. Dushyant Dave, senior advocate with the Supreme Court, is also joining us, and with us in the studio is commentator and journalist, senior journalist Ashok Malik. Rajiv Shukla, let me start with you. The fact of the matter is that political observers would call this an irony. You have Narendra Modi, who is able to actually frame a narrative of secularism that some would say, despite his contentious past, nobody can disagree with. Hindus and Muslims should come together to fight Garibi, not each other. The holy book is the constitution. My religion is India first. Who could disagree with this? On the other hand, you have Muslims, Muslim leaders, Muslims in the relief camps of Muzaffarnagar saying, how dare Rahul Gandhi question our patriotism? Has Rahul Gandhi failed to come up with a narrative to counter Narendra Modi? What is Rahul Gandhi's central argument against Narendra Modi if you look at 2014 as a contest of ideas?
Well, it should have been other way around. I mean, instead, what Narendra Modi has done to counter Rahul Gandhi's agenda, what Rahul Gandhi has been doing for last 5-6 years. I mean, the kind of developmental program which he has got launched through his efforts in the government, the kind of agenda which he has set for Indian politics.
But what is his distinguishing idea?
What Mr. Modi has done to counter Rahul Gandhi's agenda, that should have been the theme of the program. So my basic objection is that. Secondly, what he is saying today, that Hindu and Muslim should be united to fight poverty. What his past is saying, what has he done? Nothing like that. As elections are nearing and he is scared of getting allies, because he is scared only 1 or 2 allies are with him, Shiv Sena, maybe Akali Dal, others are reluctant. So in order to get those allies post-election scenario, he has started using this kind of language. Otherwise, genuinely hasn't got any, conviction about these words.
You're saying he's doing this to quote allies and Muslims?
Of course.
What is Rahul Gandhi doing to counter it?
He basically, what he does, he has created conflict in the society. India is not going to be peaceful under his leadership. And what development is he talking about? I can quote the data from Planning Commission. Maharashtra on several counts is doing better than Gujarat. He is only talking about 2-3 cities of Gujarat. What about rural Gujarat?
So
what has he done? Well, let me complete.
Please tell us those data.
Yeah, Piyush, your numbers will be full. Don't worry, you will get full marks in Narendra Modi's.
बताइए ना, हम तो बहुत दिनों से
Narendra Modi's
देख रहे हैं कि आप कुछ
Don't worry, यार, तुम्हारा तो राज्यसभा है, तुम्हारा तो जनता क्या? So you will get, So
well, it is
unnecessary.
When you're both together in the Rajya Sabha, it's good to see that you can actually rib each other in a sporting way. I think we must keep that tradition alive of politics. But before I take this to Piyush Goyal, here's the question. It's interesting that you should say, why did I frame the debate like this? Why didn't I say what is Modi's counter to Rahul Gandhi? Because in fact, Modi is the challenger and the Congress is defending its rule in government. But the way it's coming out in the public discourse is almost like Modi is setting the terms and Rahul Gandhi has to rebut him. Doesn't that in itself, doesn't the fact that I framed the question in these terms tell you something?
What do you mean by public discourse? Who is deciding the public discourse?
The media discourse is irrelevant.
No, the half of the media is saying other way around. They are saying something else.
Okay. Piyush Goyal, here's the point. Narendra Modi may have raised some very, very sharp questions for Rahul Gandhi that he may or may not choose to rebut as he goes forward. The Congress, for example, has already said that there will be no apologies for that remark, that a few stray Muslim boys may in fact be courted by Pakistan's security agencies. My question to you is, do you believe that Narendra Modi's essential ideology, how is he offering an essential ideology that is different from the one that Rahul Gandhi is offering? Are we seeing a contest of ideas here, or are we seeing a contest of personalities?
First of all, Barkha, my condolences to the people who lost their lives in Patna because of the very insensitive attack on the rally, and an attack which was almost aimed at Mr. Narendra Modi himself. There were bombs found very close to the stage, which have demonstrated that probably the real threat today is to the life of Mr. Modi, and we don't know where that threat comes from, because he's talking the language of dividing the terrorists and uniting the people of India. Mr. Modi today is the one person who's trying to bring different sections of Indian society together. He's talking of a more inclusive growth. He's talking from his experience, right from the time he was a tea stall worker in the highways of Gujarat, until today, where he has experienced the angst of poverty. He has experienced what unemployment means. He knows what hunger really means to the poor man, to the man in the villages. Unlike a person born with a silver spoon who is bitten by mosquitoes in Madhya Pradesh and then says that, oh, now I understand.
But you haven't answered my question. Is this a contest of ideas, or is it a contest of personalities? Is it a contest of ideas?
The sad part is Mr. Modi.
Yes.
Mr. Modi understands what India needs, and his track record demonstrates by action what he will do for India. Whereas all that we have heard from the Shahzada so far is divisive politics, is elitist politics, and politics of entitlements and rights.
Okay.
Which mean nothing to the common man.
Let me just take that to Rajiv Shukla. Let me take that to Rajiv Shukla. 1 minute. Let me take that to Rajiv Shukla. Rajiv Shukla. Piyush, I've got your point.
From the government, which is completely
let him respond. Let him respond. And here's the point. Rahul Gandhi's essential.
No. So far, I haven't heard even a single speech of Mr. Modi where he has narrated about his developmental agenda, program by program.
Why he keeps citing the Gujarat model?
He's only Gujarat. What Gujarat model is all about? Gujarat model is a state. I am talking about nation model. What national model he has projected so far?
Okay, can I ask you a question?
What has he talked about rural? No, let me go. Did I utter a word when you were
the lowest unemployment in the country?
Piyush, when you were doing all this chamchagiri, did I speak a word, interfere with you? Nothing. I didn't intervene. So let me also speak.
I have a question.
Well, I don't have to do chamchagiri because my position is not dependent on a dynastic leader like yours, Rajiv.
Okay, 1 minute. Now, it's interesting that you should use the word psychophancy, because Narendra Modi raised 2 points for Rahul Gandhi.
We don't have to do psychophancy for our leaders.
Piyush, let me ask a question. Piyush, come on, let me ask a question. My question is this. Narendra Modi countered Rahul Gandhi's essential ideology, as it seems to me, which is to position the Congress as the party of the poor and the BJP somehow as the party of the rich. That is what Rahul Gandhi said. Do you believe that Modi, in a sense, punctured that little story by talking about his own poverty, by talking about his own very personal experience with poverty, and pointing to the Gandhis and saying they don't even know what garibi is because they've never experienced it, I have. Do you not believe that with that one personal story, he pushed Rahul Gandhi's pro-poor narrative on the back foot?
He has been Chief Minister of Gujarat for more than 10 years, almost 15 years or so. Tell me, I mean, and what is the impression about Gujarat? That corporates are being helped, rich people are being helped, vibrant Gujarat, industrialists, businessmen. He is only talking about them. Look at the rural Gujarat. Poor are living in rural Gujarat. What is their condition? Congress is winning most of the rural seats in Gujarat. What he has done for malnutrition? Nothing.
Modi has begun to win in Muslim pockets
for
in
agriculture
Gujarat. Modi has begun to do well in Muslim pockets in Gujarat.
So his model of Gujarat means then only Mumbai and Delhi will be flourishing and rest of the India will be suffering.
Okay, let's just, we'll get Piyush.
Incidentally, Mumbai and Delhi are both ruled by the Congress and both are in dire straits.
Okay.
And the fact is
That's
that
why
he's
people
getting
have been voting for
re-elected
Let's
15
bring
years.
it back. Let's
That's
bring
why
it back to
people
what
have
we're
been voting
asking.
for 15 years.
1 minute, Rajiv Shukla, Piyush
And you need to
Goyal.
go to rural
That's
Gujarat
why
to see
people
the
have been-
development.
Can we
of
bring it
rural
back to
15
what we are
years.
discussing? What is Rahul Gandhi's counter narrative to Narendra Modi? What do we make of the speeches that we have heard so far? केसी त्यागी, पहले आपसे पूछूंगी क्योंकि आपकी सरकार बहुत प्रेशर के अंदर आई है. Today you have been accused of criminal negligence by the BJP. दूसरी तरफ दिग्विजय सिंह है कांग्रेस के, वो कहते हैं कि आपने एक परफेक्ट लॉन्च पैड दे दिया है नरेंद्र मोदी को बिहार से, जो बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट हुए हैं उससे. सो दैट इज द लेवल नाउ ऑफ पॉलिटिकल डिस्कोर्स. आप क्या कहेंगे राहुल गांधी वर्सेस नरेंद्र मोदी में? Abhi, who's winning, who's losing? And in a sense, what has happened yesterday with Narendra Modi being targeted in an unprecedented way by bomb blasts, thanks to the negligence of the Nitish Kumar government. How do you respond to that?
कल मुख्यमंत्री श्री नीतीश कुमार ने बहुत कैटेगरिकली कहा है कि उनके पास कोई इंटेलिजेंस के इनपुट्स नहीं थे. परसों राष्ट्रपति वहां पर आए थे,
लेकिन वो कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट हो
महामहिम की
चुका है.
सुरक्षा-
त्यागी साहब, वो कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट हो गया है.
लेटर
3
आया।
इंटेलिजेंस इनपुट,
किसने किया?
3 इंटेलिजेंस अलर्ट्स
किसने
थे.
किया है?
3 इंटेलिजेंस
नहीं,
अलर्ट्स
अरुण
थे. एक इंटेलिजेंस नोट रैली के 4 दिन पहले था.
बरखा इंटेलिजेंस एजेंट जो है वो पूरे देश में है अलर्ट, लेकिन दे आर सम स्पेसिफिक अलर्ट आल्सो. पूरे देश में अलर्ट है आईबी का, कहीं भी कोई भी घटना हो सकती है. देश जो है वो ज्वालामुखी के मुहाने पे बैठा हुआ है. सारा देश सॉफ्ट स्टेट हो गया है. इस तरह की घृणा की पॉलिटिक्स देश में चलाई जा रही है. समाजों के अंदर तनाव है, हेट स्पीचेस हो रही है पूरे देश में. आप किसकी बात
ये
कर
तो
रहे
बहुत
हैं?
जनरलाइज्ड
पूरा देश
केसी त्यागी
generalize नहीं है.
स्वीपिंग
ऐसा-
स्टेटमेंट. Whose hate speech?
Not
Give me an
sweeping
example.
statement.
No, give me an
No.
example. आपने हेट स्पीच की बात की, मुझे एक आप उदाहरण दें. किसका
मैं
हेट
हेट स्पीच का आपको मैं प्रवीण तोगड़िया जी की आपको 1000 हेट स्पीच बता दूं. 1000 आरएसएस प्रमुख की बता दूं मैं. परसों जो है हसबोले साहब है आरएसएस के जनरल सेक्रेटरी, उन्होंने बयान दिया है कि 3 से ज्यादा बच्चे हिंदुओं को पैदा करने चाहिए. Is this a pro-woman statement?
No, but are you saying the blast happened because of this?
हम मोदी की
Are
बात
you
कर रहे
saying?
हैं.
Are you saying?
No,
that-
not because of.
Are you
not-
saying
no,
Modi was
no,
targeted
no.
because of this?
Blast happened in Gujarat also when the temple of Akshardham was attacked. उस समय कोई अलर्ट नहीं था. Parliament was attacked when the Lohpur was the deputy prime minister. उस समय कोई अलर्ट नहीं था. The temple of Jammu
But
was
we have
attacked.
never-
उस समय कोई अटैक नहीं था. नहीं, मैं आपसे कह रहा हूं, आप बरका मेरी बात को पूरा होने दीजिए. समूचे देश में घृणा का, नफरत का माहौल है. कम्युनिटीज लड़ रही हैं. 1 लाख आदमी मुजफ्फरनगर का घर छोड़े हुए हैं. सब पार्टियां मजाक उड़ा रही हैं फ्रॉम कांग्रेस टू बीजेपी. उनके रिहेबिलिटेशन के लिए क्या हो रहा है?
Okay.